Imagine being able to remain calm and collected in the middle of a traffic jam, during a difficult confrontation at work, or when facing a personal crisis. Picture a moment when someone cuts you off on the highway or when an unexpected problem disrupts your day, and instead of reacting with frustration, you respond with composure, clarity, and wisdom. This is the transformative power of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has guided countless individuals for centuries toward a life of inner peace, resilience, and fulfillment. Stoicism is built on a simple yet profound truth: the only thing we can truly control is our own mind, our thoughts, judgments, and actions. Everything else, other people's behavior, unforeseen events, or even the natural world, is beyond our control. By accepting this reality, we liberate ourselves from unnecessary anxiety and frustration that arise from attempting to control the uncontrollable. Stoicism also encourages us to focus on what we can influence: our character, our decisions, and how we respond to life's challenges. By cultivating virtue and reasoned action, we create a lasting sense of contentment and composure, independent of external circumstances. In this video, Sculpted Grace will guide you through 12 profound Stoic lessons that can help you master your emotions, navigate life's turbulence, and cultivate enduring inner calm. Each lesson is enriched with practical insights, anecdotes, and applications that bring ancient wisdom to life in our modern world. Lesson 1: Embrace what you can control. Epictetus, one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, teaches the principle of the dichotomy of control, the distinction between what we can influence and what we cannot. Life constantly confronts us with challenges beyond our control, whether it's the behavior of colleagues, the outcome of a job interview, or a sudden illness. By focusing only on what is within our power, our thoughts, choices, and actions, we preserve our energy and avoid unnecessary suffering. Consider the archer metaphor. The archer can aim, draw the bow, and release the arrow with precision, yet cannot determine where it lands. The lesson is that effort and intention are ours to command, the result is not. Practically, this means redirecting your energy from worrying about outcomes you cannot affect to refining your own response. For instance, if a coworker criticizes your work unfairly, Stoicism teaches that your emotional reaction is within your control. You can choose to remain calm, respond professionally, or use the feedback constructively, rather than being consumed by resentment or anger. By internalizing this distinction, you begin to cultivate resilience and clarity in every facet of life. Stoicism doesn't promise control over the world, but it gives you mastery over yourself, the most powerful control of all. Lesson 2: The power of acceptance. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, emphasizes the importance of acceptance as a tool for inner peace. Life is a mix of triumphs and setbacks, many of which we cannot influence. Resistance only increases suffering, like a ship struggling against a relentless current. Acceptance does not mean passivity, it means understanding reality as it is, embracing life's unpredictability, and acting with wisdom within those constraints. When we accept life's flow, we develop a sense of equanimity that allows us to face challenges without being swept away by frustration or despair. For example, imagine being stuck in an airport due to a flight delay. You can complain and let anger consume you, or you can accept the delay and use the time productively reading, planning, or reflecting. Stoicism teaches that acceptance opens up a space of freedom within, allowing us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. By practicing acceptance daily, we learn to meet adversity with grace, to celebrate life's joys without clinging to them, and to weather storms with resilience and composure. Lesson 3: Practice mindfulness. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, advocates mindfulness as a path to clarity and calm. Mindfulness, in the Stoic sense, is the conscious awareness of the present moment, paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. It serves as an antidote to rumination, the mind's tendency to dwell on past mistakes or worry about future uncertainties. The present is the only moment that truly exists, and mindfulness allows us to inhabit it fully, appreciating life as it unfolds. A practical application of this lesson is in daily routines. While washing dishes, walking, or even commuting, we can practice mindful attention to our actions, noticing sensations and thoughts without judgment. By doing so, we train our minds to stay anchored in the present rather than being swept away by worry or distraction. This consistent practice fosters a profound sense of inner calm and equips us to approach life with clarity, composure, and intentionality. Lesson 4: Cultivate resilience. Resilience is central to Stoicism, and Epictetus frames adversity as a chisel that sculpts character. Life is full of unavoidable challenges, from personal losses to professional setbacks, but it is our reaction, not the events themselves, that shape our inner state. Resilience means standing firm like an unyielding oak in a storm, viewing hardship as an opportunity for growth rather than a source of suffering. Each challenge becomes a lesson in patience, courage, and fortitude. Consider someone who loses a job unexpectedly. A resilient mindset shifts focus from despair to actionable steps, learning new skills, networking, or pursuing a new opportunity. Stoicism teaches that strength is discovered in the crucible of adversity. Through trials, we gain wisdom, endurance, and a deepened sense of self-mastery. Cultivating resilience ensures that no matter what life throws at us, our inner calm and character remain unshaken. Lesson 5: Choose your response. Epictetus emphasizes that our responses are always within our control, even when circumstances are not. Life may bring injustice, insult, or misfortune, but the power to respond wisely belongs to us. This principle is the essence of Stoic freedom. We cannot dictate events, but we can determine how they affect us. Choosing a measured, virtuous response is an act of self-mastery that preserves our composure and moral integrity. For instance, if someone cuts in front of you in traffic, the Stoic response is to pause, breathe, and decide consciously how to act, perhaps letting it pass rather than reacting with anger. By consistently exercising this conscious choice, we build habits of self-discipline, emotional intelligence, and mental resilience. Stoicism teaches that every response is an opportunity to practice virtue and reinforce inner strength, ensuring that our character, not external circumstances, guides our life. Lesson 6. Limit excessive desires. Seneca teaches that unbridled desires are the source of inner turbulence. Excessive longing for wealth, status, or possessions leads to anxiety and dissatisfaction, as these things are often fleeting and beyond our control. Stoicism emphasizes moderation, guiding us to seek only what is necessary for a virtuous life. By doing so, we free ourselves from the endless cycle of craving and disappointment, creating a stable inner sanctuary of contentment. A practical example is social media, where comparisons can fuel dissatisfaction. Instead of longing for others' lifestyles, Stoicism encourages focusing on personal growth, meaningful connections, and gratitude for what you already possess. By simplifying desires, we cultivate tranquility and redirect our energy toward what truly matters: character, relationships, and purposeful action. Limiting desires is not deprivation, it is liberation from distractions that disturb our inner peace. Lesson 7. Be virtuous. Virtue lies at the heart of Stoic philosophy. Wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance serve as guiding stars for a life of inner harmony and moral clarity. Wisdom allows us to discern what truly matters, courage helps us face challenges with resolve, justice ensures fairness in our interactions, and temperance cultivates moderation in desires and actions. Living virtuously is the most reliable path to composure and fulfillment. An anecdote illustrating this is the story of a business leader faced with an ethical dilemma. Instead of pursuing profit at any cost, the Stoic chooses the path of fairness and integrity, even if it brings short-term challenges. In doing so, they preserve inner peace and reputation. Virtue transforms everyday decisions into opportunities for growth, teaching us that true contentment arises not from external success but from living according to principles that align with reason and morality. Lesson 8. Understand life's transitory nature. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that everything in life is impermanent: moments of joy, hardship, success, and even relationships. Clinging to transient things brings suffering. Understanding this transitory nature allows us to appreciate experiences fully, yet remain unattached, creating a steady inner calm regardless of external changes. Life is like a river, constantly flowing, never static. A practical application is dealing with loss. Instead of being consumed by grief over what cannot be restored, Stoicism teaches us to honor memories, learn lessons, and continue living fully. Recognizing impermanence fosters resilience and perspective, enabling us to act wisely and treasure each present moment. By accepting that life's circumstances are temporary, we gain freedom from excessive attachment and cultivate enduring peace. Lesson 9. Practice gratitude. Seneca emphasizes gratitude as a tool for transforming perspective and cultivating inner calm. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we build resilience and joy even amidst life's difficulties. Gratitude is not just a response to pleasant experiences, it is the recognition that every situation offers value, whether through lessons, relationships, or personal growth. For example, if your plans fail, you can choose to be grateful for the lessons learned, the relationships strengthened, or the clarity gained. Daily reflection on small blessings, health, friendships, or simple routines can cultivate a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. Gratitude trains the mind to see the hidden benefits in adversity, turning challenges into opportunities for reflection and appreciation, strengthening inner composure. Lesson 10: Focus on lifelong learning and growth. Epictetus teaches that self-improvement is a lifelong journey. Life is dynamic, and wisdom, resilience, and virtue are cultivated continuously. Growth is not about perfection but progress, an ongoing process of learning from experiences, failures, and reflections. By committing to lifelong learning, we equip ourselves with the tools to face life's challenges with skill, adaptability, and calm. Practically, this could mean daily reading, journaling, or reflecting on past mistakes to extract lessons. For instance, after a difficult conversation or setback, a Stoic reflects on what could be improved in behavior or thought, rather than blaming circumstances or others. This consistent pursuit of growth fosters inner mastery, ensuring that challenges become stepping stones rather than obstacles, allowing us to navigate life with wisdom and resilience. Lesson 11: Maintain perspective. Stoicism teaches that perspective shapes our experience. Two people can face the same event. One sees catastrophe, the other sees opportunity. By reframing challenges as part of life's natural flow and focusing on what we can control, we reduce suffering and maintain clarity. Perspective is the lens that transforms adversity into learning and growth. A practical example is traffic or daily irritations. While one person might fume at delays, another recognizes the moment as an opportunity to practice patience, listen to a podcast, or reflect. By consciously choosing perspective, we prevent small inconveniences from disturbing our peace, and larger challenges become manageable. Perspective allows us to act intentionally rather than react impulsively, reinforcing emotional stability and composure. Lesson 12: Serve the greater good. Finally, Stoicism emphasizes that living virtuously includes contributing to the community and acting for the common good. Marcus Aurelius and other Stoics remind us that life is interconnected, and fulfillment arises not only from personal mastery but also from meaningful action that benefits others. By aligning our actions with ethical and social responsibility, we cultivate purpose alongside inner calm. For instance, volunteering, mentoring, or simply helping someone in need transforms everyday acts into opportunities for virtue. Serving the greater good fosters perspective, reminding us that life extends beyond personal concerns. By focusing on the impact of our actions and aligning them with a higher purpose, we achieve both moral satisfaction and inner tranquility, embodying the Stoic ideal of harmony between self, others, and the world. In conclusion, Sculpted Grace invites you to integrate these 12 Stoic lessons into your daily life. By embracing what you can control, accepting life's unpredictability, practicing mindfulness, cultivating resilience, choosing your responses wisely, limiting desires, living virtuously, acknowledging impermanence, practicing gratitude, committing to growth, maintaining perspective and serving others, you cultivate a mind and heart capable of weathering any storm. Stoicism teaches that inner peace is cultivated